So today we're going to be reviewing a Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action 3-in-1 formula. So this is the Southern edition for warm season lawns. So I put this down per the application. You put it down and then you have to wet it in. So what that means is you have to spray water on it after you're done, kind of soak it into the ground. So what you're going to see here is the results of, I believe it's 3 or 4 months. I can't remember how many months out I went from when I first put this application down to where it is today. Overall, I think the product worked pretty well, and I have very, very small amount of weeds in the yard, and I'm going to put another application down in the fall. Okay, so this is 30 days after putting the 3-in-1 down. To me, it looks like more grass is definitely filled in. We're gonna kind of walk the same pattern and maybe do a comparison, but there are certain spots like over in that corner, kind of right through here, right here, right through here, that seems like they have filled in. The weeds are definitely dead. There was a lot of weeds in this thing when I put the 3-in-1 down. Seems to be a lot of this centipede grass here. It's spreading out. This yard actually has a lot of different kinds of grasses. See this kind here. And then come over here and seems to be like at least 3 different kinds of grass. But I'll take a look at it again in another month, but it definitely looks like it's starting to fill in, and I don't see many weeds at all in the grass right now. Still a lot more needs to be done. There's definitely quite a few bare spots and a couple dead spots. This over here, there's a lot of weeds here. It's all dead now. But it's interesting because you can almost see like baby grass starting to come up in some of the spots where it's bare. Okay, so today is July 14th. So I'm gonna take a look at the grass again. This is another month progress. You can see I still have some gaps. A lot of this is filled in where the weeds were. But definitely have some bare spots still, or somewhat bare. So I'm gonna aerate this in the fall. And then I'll put another coat of the 3-in-1 on. I've got a lot of bare spots, kind of over by the fence line, up until like right there. That is possibly bare there because I do burn occasionally. Could be the heat that caused that to get like that, but we just had a heavy windstorm last night and rainstorm, so there's a lot of debris in the yard. But I think it's filled in quite nicely, considering what I had before, which was a yard full of weeds. Now I do have a yard full of mostly grass. And I think with an aeration in the fall, maybe do a little bit of overseeding, I think we're gonna have a nice yard back here. Kind of just did put a little saga palm there. Hopefully that grows. Kind of show you. There are still some spots, but I have to get that rock out of there. Kind of get that rock out of there. That thing's annoying. But it's Ava. Say hi, Ava. But overall, I'd have to say I'm happy with the product. I did get kind of lucky because it did rain a lot this year. So, and I don't have an irrigation system. There was one in here at one point in time to actually see some of the nozzles, but I'm not a big fan of believing in water in my grass and wasting water. So I don't have one. So it just relies on the rain. But, for July 13th, kind of middle of the summer, at this stage I think the grass looks pretty good. Just want to do one final film here. This is August 20th, right after a very good rainstorm we had. So we probably had definitely a few inches of rain. This is a few days later. So this will be the last video, but I kind of wanted to just show you. I just cut the grass as well. So kind of give you a flavor for what it looks like here. All in all, I think it came out pretty good. The spots here are from the dogs. And the back fence there is, probably need to rake that up and throw some grass seed down. We'll get to that corner though, just to show you. But still, I'm gonna be putting the second application on soon for the fall. But there's not many weeds in the yard. Bare spot here. It's mostly this corner here that's bare. Probably doesn't help that I burn twigs and stuff, branches when they fall down from the tree. I'm sure that's why it's not growing right there in the vicinity. Try to get you down closer. Show you. Mostly, like I said, it's mostly grass. Different types of grass in this yard here. But yeah, it needs a really good raking and an aerating. Well, there's actually some weeds here. It was doing really good up until like July 15th, and then for a month there, from July 15th to August 15th, we didn't get much rain at all. And it was taking a bit of an impact on the yard. Definitely see it was starting to turn color. But yeah, there you have it. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to have a yard because it was all weeds when we started out.